Guys, so this question is a really good question. This person has a codependent relationship with his mother, and in this case, they also work together. So this is a really challenging situation. In case you don't know the details of what codependency is, basically one person is kind of dominating the relationship, and that person is somebody that you usually have to tiptoe around, walk on eggshells, and there's one person that's the enabler, and they kind of facilitate the other person's behavior, maybe not intentionally, but that's typically the way it goes. And that one person is having really unhealthy behavior, but then the person that's enabling it becomes unhealthy too, because they don't feel like they can tend to their own needs. They feel like they have to make this person feel okay and pacify this person in whatever they're going through. And it's usually a continuous cycle. So when this is around you and a constant in your life, it's really challenging, but it's even worse if you're working together. So my advice in this situation would be to, first of all, not cut ties because it's your mom. Not that you can't cut ties with a parent, but you never want to do something like that suddenly. What you do want to do is give yourself some space, and because you're already working together, when you're not working together, limit the phone calls, limit the visits, limit the time you spend with your mom, because you're already forced to interact together at work. So you want to do these things one thing at a time until you feel comfortable with it. And in its place, like let's say your mom would normally call you 5 times a day. That's not unheard of in a codependent relationship. So let's say that you then cut it down to 3 times, then down to 2, 1, and then every other day, slowly and gradually until you feel comfortable with it, and then just kind of keep it there. And in place of whatever time frame that took up in your life, put something in it in place, something positive. So, saying, you know what, Mom, during this time, now I do this. And so you're putting up your boundaries, but put up one boundary at a time in many different areas of your life that normally you feel like you don't have boundaries with her. And in that way, you're going to slowly distance yourself. And even at work, I'm sure there's some things that you could work together on that you don't have to physically be right in front of each other for, and you don't have to interact as much as you currently do. And that should definitely help with the tension level, and it should definitely help with you feeling like you're not needed as much. And if you can, work on not working with her. That would help you out a lot. But first things first, so I hope those steps help.